What if the secret to making someone irresistibly drawn to you wasn't about manipulation or playing games, but rooted in ancient Buddhist wisdom? By mastering detachment, self-awareness, and the art of presence, you'll not only become magnetic to others, but also discover your own limitless power. Detachment is one of the most transformative principles we can adopt in our relationships, and it is also one of the hardest to understand. The common misconception is that detachment equates to indifference or emotional coldness, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Detachment, as understood through Buddhist wisdom, is about releasing the need for control and outcomes. It's about being fully present in our experiences while allowing them to unfold naturally, without clinging to expectations or fears. This approach, paradoxically, makes us more attractive to others. When you're not desperate for someone's attention or validation, you radiate a confidence and inner peace that draws people to you like a magnet. This concept of detachment ties directly to self-sufficiency. A person who is deeply self-reliant emotionally, mentally, and spiritually does not seek others to complete them. Instead, they seek relationships to complement their already fulfilling lives. Self-sufficiency begins with mastering your internal dialogue. How do you speak to yourself? Do you uplift and support yourself, or are you your harshest critic? By practicing compassion toward yourself, you cultivate an energy that others find comforting and inspiring. People are drawn to those who seem at ease in their own skin, because it suggests a depth of emotional security they themselves often seek. Moreover, the principle of detachment teaches us to let go of attachment to outcomes. When you meet someone new, for example, it's natural to wonder whether they could become a significant part of your life. But clinging to that hope creates pressure, which can suffocate the connection before it has a chance to flourish. Instead, Buddhist wisdom invites us to approach relationships with curiosity rather than expectation. When you allow things to evolve naturally, you create space for authentic bonds to form, free from the weight of preconceived notions. This makes people feel safe and valued in your presence, because they don't sense an agenda or underlying neediness. The power of presence cannot be overstated in this context. Being truly present in your interactions is one of the most attractive qualities you can develop. We live in an age where distractions are constant, and genuine attention is rare. When you offer someone your full attention, when you listen deeply, maintain eye contact, and respond thoughtfully, you make them feel seen and understood. This level of engagement is magnetic because it meets a fundamental human need, the need to be acknowledged. Presence also involves showing up fully as yourself. Be authentic. When you hide parts of yourself to please others, you diminish your own value. Authenticity is powerful because it communicates self-acceptance, and people are drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves. Another essential principle is emotional balance. No one is drawn to chaos or instability. Emotional balance does not mean suppressing your feelings. Rather, it means cultivating the ability to process them healthily and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Meditation is an excellent tool for developing this skill. By observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you build the capacity to remain calm and centered, even in challenging situations. This calmness is incredibly appealing because it provides a sense of security. When others know they can rely on you to remain composed, they're more likely to open up and trust you. Compassion is another cornerstone of Buddhist wisdom that can profoundly impact your relationships. True compassion involves seeing others as they are, without trying to change or fix them. It's about offering kindness and understanding unconditionally, not as a means to an end, but as an expression of genuine care. When you practice compassion, you create an atmosphere of warmth and acceptance that people naturally gravitate toward. This doesn't mean you should tolerate harmful behavior or ignore your boundaries. Compassion for others must always be balanced with compassion for yourself. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, and it teaches others to respect you as well. Boundaries are closely linked to the concept of self-worth. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear rejection or conflict. However, boundaries are not barriers. They are guidelines that define how you wish to be treated. When you communicate your needs clearly and assertively, you demonstrate a deep understanding of your own value. This self-assuredness is incredibly attractive because it shows that you respect yourself enough to protect your peace. It also creates a dynamic of mutual respect in your relationships, where both parties feel empowered to express their needs. Scarcity, or the idea that people value what is limited, also plays a role in attraction. When your time, energy, and attention are freely given without limits, they may be taken for granted. This doesn't mean you should withhold affection or play games, but it does mean being intentional about how you spend your time and with whom. Value your own presence, and others will too. For example, if you're always available to someone, they may begin to see you as a constant rather than a privilege. But when you have a full, enriching life outside of the relationship, when you pursue your passions, nurture your friendships, and invest in your growth, you become someone worth pursuing. Self-mastery is a theme that weaves through all of these principles. Mastering yourself means taking full responsibility for your growth, happiness, and fulfillment. It means recognizing that no one else can make you happy or complete you, that work is yours alone to do. Self-mastery involves cultivating discipline, resilience, and a growth mindset. It's about becoming the kind of person you admire, someone who lives with purpose and integrity. When you embody these qualities, you naturally inspire others to be their best selves as well. Physical self-care is an important aspect of self-mastery that often gets overlooked in discussions about relationships. Taking care of your body is not about conforming to societal standards of beauty. It's about honoring the vessel that carries you through life. When you eat well, exercise, and prioritize rest, you radiate vitality and confidence. This energy is attractive not only because it signals good health, but also because it reflects a deeper level of self-respect. People are drawn to those who treat themselves with care and intention because it suggests they'll bring the same care and intention to their relationships. Mental and intellectual growth are equally important. A curious, engaged mind is endlessly fascinating. Take time to learn new things, explore your interests, and engage in meaningful conversations. When you're passionate about something, your enthusiasm is contagious. It inspires others and makes them want to be part of your world. Intellectual compatibility is a significant factor in attraction, and by cultivating your mind, you not only enrich your life, but also create deeper, more meaningful connections with others. Financial independence is another key aspect of self-mastery. While money alone cannot buy happiness, financial stability provides the freedom to live life on your terms. It allows you to pursue your passions, support yourself, and contribute meaningfully to your relationships without relying on others for security. This independence is attractive because it signals that you are self-sufficient and capable of creating a fulfilling life for yourself. It also enables you to approach relationships from a place of abundance rather than need. The concept of impermanence, a core teaching in Buddhism, offers another profound insight into relationships. Everything in life is temporary, including our connections with others. This awareness is not meant to create fear or despair, but to encourage us to cherish the present moment. When you understand that nothing lasts forever, you begin to value the time you spend with others more deeply. You become more present, more appreciative, and more intentional in your relationships. This presence and appreciation make others feel valued and special, deepening the bond between you. Letting go is perhaps the most challenging and transformative practice of all. Letting go does not mean giving up or resigning yourself to a passive existence. It means releasing your grip on what you cannot control and trusting that life will unfold as it should. In relationships, letting go means allowing others to be themselves without trying to change or control them. It means accepting that some connections may not last and that this is okay. When you let go of the need to force or cling, you create space for authentic, meaningful connections to emerge. This openness and acceptance are incredibly attractive because they foster a sense of freedom and ease. Joy is another crucial element of attraction. When you cultivate joy within yourself, you become a source of light and positivity for others. Joy is contagious, and people are naturally drawn to those who make them feel good. Joy doesn't have to come from grand achievements or extraordinary circumstances. It can be found in the simple pleasures of daily life. Practice gratitude, engage in activities that bring you happiness, and share your joy with others. This genuine happiness is magnetic because it reflects a life well lived.